great to be crazy. Boom, boom, ain't it great to be nuts? Giddy and foolish all the day long. Boom, boom, ain't it great to be crazy?
Way down south where the cotton grows, a cockroach stepped on an elephant's toes. The elephant said with tears in his eyes, "Why don't you pick on someone your own size?"
Boom, boom, ain't it great to be crazy? Boom, boom, ain't it great to be nuts? Giddy and foolish all the day long. Boom, boom, ain't it great to be crazy? Way up north and a long way off, the emu's got the whooping cough. He coughed so hard with the whooping cough that he coughed his head and his tail right off. Boom, boom, ain't it great to be crazy? Boom, boom, ain't it great to be nuts? Giddy and foolish all the day long. Boom, boom, ain't it great to be crazy?
Bought a suit combination underwear, can't get it off, I do declare. Wore it 6 months without exaggeration. 4, can't get it off, 'cause I lost the combination.
Oh, that's silly.
Boom, boom, ain't it great to be crazy? Boom, boom, ain't it great to be nuts? Giddy and foolish all the day long. Boom, boom, ain't it great to be crazy? I went for a swim in the swimming pool. I dived without looking, what a fool! I bumped my head on cement and mortar, forgot to look, there was no water. Boom, boom, ain't it great to be crazy? Boom, boom, ain't it great to be nuts? Giddy and foolish all the day long. Boom, boom, ain't it great to be crazy?
Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear, and Fuzzy Wuzzy had no hair. So Fuzzy Wuzzy wasn't fuzzy. No, he wasn't fuzzy, Fuzzy Wuzzy. Was he?
Boom, boom, ain't it great to be crazy? Boom, boom, ain't it great to be nuts? Giddy and foolish all the day long. Boom, boom, ain't it great to be crazy?
Alice the camel has 5 humps. Alice the camel has 5 humps. Alice the camel has 5 humps. So go, Alice, go. A boom, boom, boom. Alice the camel has 4 humps. Alice the camel has 4 humps. Alice the camel has 4 humps. So go, Alice, go. A boom, boom, boom. Alice the camel has 3 humps. Alice the camel has 3 humps. Alice the camel has 3 humps. So go, Alice, go. A boom, boom, boom. Alice the camel has 2 humps. Alice the camel has 2 humps. Alice the camel has 2 humps. So go, Alice, go. A boom, boom, boom. Alice the camel has 1 hump. Alice the camel has 1 hump. Alice the camel has 1 hump. So go, Alice, go. A boom, boom, boom. camel has no humps. Alice the camel has no humps. Alice the camel has no humps because Alice is the... Hey, hang on a minute. What do you call a camel with no humps?
A horse, silly.
Bananas in pyjamas are coming down the stairs. Bananas in pyjamas are coming down in pairs. Bananas in pyjamas are chasing teddy bears. 'Cause on Tuesdays they all try to catch them unawares. Zucchinis in bikinis are coming down the stairs. Zucchinis in bikinis are coming down in pairs. Zucchinis in bikinis are chasing teddy bears. 'Cause on Tuesdays they all try to catch them unawares. See the dust cloud on the plain, hear the sound like falling rain, flashing hooves and heads held high as the wild bush brumbies gallop by. Here comes Brumby Jack, bringing the horses down the track. Hear him sing as he wheels them around, he keeps them together safe and sound. There's Stumpy Billy, Silver Dan, Pickles, Jim and Pelican. He has a name for everyone, and when he calls they come at a run. Here comes Brumby Jack, bringing the horses down the track. Hear him sing as he wheels them around, he keeps them together safe and sound. He loves his wild bush friends so well, many a farming man can tell. He'll never eat or go to bed till he's sure they've all been fed. Here comes Brumby Jack, bringing the horses down the track. Hear him sing as he wheels them around, he keeps them together safe and sound. From the mountainside to the distant plain, here and there and back again, they roam the country wild and free, 'cause that's the way they want to be. Here comes Brumby Jack, bringing the horses down the track. Hear him sing as he wheels them around, he keeps them together safe and sound. Here comes Brumby Jack, bringing the horses down the track. Hear him sing as he wheels them around, he keeps them together safe and sound.
Do your ears hang low? Do they wobble to and fro? Can you tie them in a knot? Can you tie them in a bow? Can you toss them over your shoulder like a regimental soldier? Do your ears hang low? Do your ears stand high? Do they point up to the sky? Do they hang down when they're wet? Do they stand up when they're dry? Can you semaphore your neighbour with a minimum of labour? Do your ears stand high? Do your ears stand out? Can you wave them all about? Can you point them east and west? Can you point them north and south? Can you pass a peanut butter with a flutter, flutter, flutter? Do your ears stand out? Down by the Billabong early in the morning, see the little wallabies all in a row. See them sniff the air, then turn their little ears round. Hop, hop, bounce, bounce, off they go. Down by the Billabong early in the morning, see the cockatoos sitting all in a row. See them preen their feathers and stick their yellow combs up. Screech, screech, flap, flap, off they go.
Down in the farmyard early in the morning, see the farmer's tractors all in a row. See the tractor driver press a little button, brum, brum, toot, toot, off they go. Off they go. There were 5 on the bike, and the back one said, pedal faster, pedal faster. So they all pedaled faster, and one fell off. There were 4 on the bike, and the back one said, pedal faster, pedal faster. So they all pedaled faster, and one fell off. There were 3 on the bike, and the back one said, pedal faster, pedal faster. So they all pedaled faster, and one fell off. There were 2 on the bike, and the back one said, pedal faster, pedal faster. So they all pedaled faster, and one fell off. There was 1 on the bike, and the back one said, oi, who's steering?
I've seen the sights, I've had delights on every foreign shore. But when my friends all ask me the place that I adore, I tell them right away. Give me a home among the gum trees, with lots of plum trees. A sheep or 2, a kangaroo, a clothesline out the back, veranda out the front, and an old rocking chair. You can see me in the kitchen, cooking up a roast, or Vegemite on toast, just you and me, a cup of tea. Later on we'll settle down and ponder on the porch, and watch the possums play. Give me a home among the gum trees, with lots of plum trees. A sheep or 2, a kangaroo, a clothesline out the back, veranda out the front, and an old rocking chair. There's a Safeway on the corner, and a Woolworths down the street, and a New World's just been opened where they regulate the heat. But I'd trade them all tomorrow for a simple bush retreat where the kookaburras go. Give me a home among the gum trees, with lots of plum trees. A sheep or 2, a kangaroo, a clothesline out the back, veranda out the front, and an old rocking chair. Some people like their houses with fences all around, others live in mansions and some beneath the ground. But me, I like the bush, you know, with rabbits running round, and a pumpkin vine out the back. Give me a home among the gum trees, with lots of plum trees. A sheep or 2, a kangaroo, a clothesline out the back, veranda out the front, and an old rocking chair, and an old rocking chair. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands, clap, clap. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands, clap, clap. If you're happy and you know it, well, you really ought to show it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands, clap, clap. If you're happy and you know it, nod your heads, rattle, rattle. If you're happy and you know it, nod your heads, rattle, rattle. If you're happy and you know it, well, you really ought to show it. If you're happy and you know it, nod your head, clap your hands, happy and you know it, stamp your feet.
Stamp.
Stomp. If you're happy and you know it, stamp your feet. Stamp.
Stomp.
If you're happy and you know it, well, you really ought to show it. If you're happy and you know it, stamp your feet, nod your head, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, shout hooray, hooray. If you're happy and you know it, shout hooray, hooray. If you're happy and you know it, well, you really ought to show it. If you're happy and you know it, shout hooray, stamp your feet, nod your head, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands, clap, clap. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands, clap, clap. If you're happy and you know it, well, you really ought to show it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands, shout hooray, stamp your feet, nod your head, clap your hands.
Very good. Yeah. Thanks, Dad.
I'm Hoppity Hop the Kangaroo, I'm Hoppity Hop, how do you do? I hop on both legs, not one like you, I'm Hoppity Hop the Kangaroo. I'm Hoppity Hop the Kangaroo, I'm Hoppity Hop, how do you do? I hop on both legs, not one like you, I'm Hoppity Hop the Kangaroo. Oh, I've just come from Sydney, across a range of mountains where the nanny goats and the billy goats and the moo cows do dwell. Oh, I've just come in search of a pretty little maiden, though where she is now I cannot tell. Oh, how shall I find her? To you I'll describe her. She wears a flannel petticoat and a hat upon her head. She sleeps when she's walking and snores when she's talking, and the clothes are all marked with a WXYZ. Oh, how shall I find her? She ran away to China. Farewell to the nanny goats and the billy goats so high. Farewell to the moo cows by the seaside I'll wander, and in its cold waters I'll lay me down and get up again.
John Brown's Holden's got a puncture in a tyre. John Brown's Holden's got a puncture in a tyre. John Brown's Holden's got a puncture in a tyre, so they patched it up with chewing gum. Chewy, 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 chewing gum. Chewy, 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 chewing gum. Chewy, 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 chewing gum, so they patched it up with chewing gum. John Brown's baby's got a cold upon his chest. John Brown's baby's got a cold upon his chest. John Brown's baby's got a cold upon his chest, so we rubbed it with camphorated oil. Camphor, amphor, amphorated. Camphor, amphor, amphorated. Camphor, amphor, amphorated, so they rubbed it with camphorated oil. Little Peter Rabbit's got to fly upon his nose. Little Peter Rabbit's got to fly upon his nose. Little Peter Rabbit's got to fly upon his nose, so we flipped it and flopped it and it flew right away. Flippy, 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 floppy. Flippy, 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 floppy. Flippy, 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 floppy. So we flipped it and we flopped it and it flew right away.
Kookaburra sits in the old gum tree. Merry, merry king of the bush is he. Laugh, Kookaburra, laugh. Kookaburra gay your life must be. Kookaburra sits in the old gum tree, eating all the gumdrops he can see. Stop, Kookaburra, stop, Kookaburra, leave some there for me. Kookaburra sits in the old gum tree, Kookaburra sits in the old gum tree.
Mary, Mary,
Kookaburra laughed, Kookaburra gay, Mary King must be.
Kookaburra gay,
Kookaburra sits in the old gum tree, gay, Mary King of the bushes tree.
Mary, King of the
Kookaburra gum tree, Kookaburra gay, Mary King must be.
Kookaburra gay, your life must be.
Kookaburra gay, your life must be.
Little Tommy Tadpole began to weep and wail, for little Tommy Tadpole had lost his little tail. His mother didn't know him as he wept upon a log, for he wasn't Tommy Tadpole, but Mr. Thomas Frog. Bunyip in my water tank, water tank, water tank. Bunyip in my water tank, what do you do all day? I sit and squiggle, I sit and wiggle, 'cause I ate a worm and it's in my middle. I'm a bunyip in your water tank, that's what I do all day. I sit and squiggle, I sit and wriggle, 'cause I ate a worm and it's in my middle. I'm a bunyip in your water tank, that's what I do all day.
Will you buy me ya? 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 Will you buy me a banana?
Yes, my child, I'll buy you a, buy you a, buy you a. Yes, my child, I'll buy you a, I'll buy you a banana.
Ma, will you peel the skin? Will you peel the skin? Will you peel the skin? Ma, will you peel the skin on my banana?
Yes, my child, I'll peel the skin, peel the skin, peel the skin. Yes, my child, I'll peel the skin of your banana.
Ma, will you take a bite? Will you take a bite? Will you take a bite? Ma, will you take a bite of my banana?
Yes, my child, I'll take a bite, take a bite, take a bite. Yes, my child, I'll take a bite of your banana.
Oh, Ma, you took too much, you took too much, you took too much. Ma, you took too much of my banana. Ma, you're a greedy gut, you're a greedy gut, you're a greedy gut. Ma, you're a greedy gut, you ate all my banana. Oh, Ma, will you buy me up? Will you buy me up? Will you buy me up? Ma, will you buy me up? Will you buy me up? An orange.
Yes, my child, I'll buy you a, buy you a, buy you a. Yes, my child, I'll buy you a, I'll buy you an orange.
Ma, will you peel the skin? Will you peel the skin? Will you peel the skin? Ma, will you peel the skin on mine orange?
Yes, my child, I'll peel the skin, peel the skin, peel the skin. Yes, my child, I'll peel the skin of your orange.
Ma, will you take a bite? Will you take a bite? Will you take a bite? Ma, will you take a bite of mine orange?
Yes, my child, I'll take a bite, take a bite, take a bite. Yes, my child, I'll take a bite of your orange.
Oh, Ma, you took too much, you took too much, you took too much. Ma, you took too much of mine orange. Ma, you're a greedy gut, you're a greedy gut, you're a greedy gut. Ma, you're a greedy gut, you ate all mine orange. Ma, will you buy me up? Will you buy me up? Will you buy me up? Ma, Will you buy me a, will you buy me a pineapple?
Definitely not! Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had a kangaroo, E-I-E-I-O. With a here and a there, here, there, everywhere. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had a wombat, E-I-E-I-O. With a snuffle, snuffle here and a snuffle, snuffle there. Here a snuffle, there a snuffle, everywhere a snuffle, snuffle. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had a possum, E-I-E-I-O. With a scratch, scratch here and a scratch, scratch there. Here a scratch, there a scratch, everywhere a scratch, scratch. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had a kookaburra, E-I-E-I-O. With a cook, cook here and a burra, burra there. Here a cook, there a burra, everywhere a kookaburra. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had a crocodile, E-I-E-I-O. With a snap, snap here and a snap, snap there. Here a snap, ow! Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had a bunyip. A bunyip?
Oodnadatta, Parramatta, Mittagong and Wangaratta, Wollongabba, Yarrawonga, Murray Bridge, Subiaca, Sassafras and Serpentine and Springvale South and Jelly Beach and Sweetman's Creek, Acacia Ridge and Perth and Darwin and Sydney and Diggers Rest. Oodnadatta, Parramatta, Mittagong and Wangaratta, Wollongabba, Yarrawonga, Murray Bridge, Subiaca, Sassafras and Serpentine and Springvale South and Shelley Beach and Sweetman's Creek, Acacia Ridge and Perth and Darwin and Sydney and Diggers Rest. Oodnadatta, Parramatta, Mittagong and Wangaratta, Wollongabba, Yarrawonga, Murray Bridge, Oodnadatta, Parramatta, Mittagong and Wangaratta, Wollongabba, Yarrawonga, Murray Bridge and Subiaca, Sassafras and Serpentine and Springvale South and Shelley Beach and Sweetman's Creek, Acacia Ridge and Subiaca, Sassafras and Serpentine and Springvale South and Shelley Beach and Sweetman's Creek, Acacia Ridge and Oodnadatta, Parramatta, Mittagong and Wangaratta, Wollongabba, Yarrawonga, Murray Bridge and Perth and Darwin and Sydney and Diggers Rest.
Piggy on the railway picking up stones. Along came an engine, broke Piggy's bones. Oh, said Piggy, that's not fair. Oh, said the engine driver, I don't care.
Was an old farmer who had an old sow, ow, ow, addly-dow. Suzanne is a funny old man, and, addly-dan. Suzanne is a funny old man. Sing cheerful, bright and gay,
Suzanne is a funny old man. And Addley Dan, Suzanne is a funny old man.
Now this old farmer had 3 little pigs. Eggs, Iddly dig. Suzanne is a funny old man. And Addley Dan, Suzanne is a funny old man.
Sing cheerful, bright and gay, Suzanne is a funny old man. And Addley Dan, Suzanne is a funny old man.
Now these 3 little pigs were fed on turnips, Swedes. Suzanne is a funny old man. And Addley Dan, Suzanne is a funny old man.
Sing cheerful, bright and gay, Suzanne is a funny old man. And Addley Dan, Suzanne is a funny old man.
Now these 3 little pigs were taken to market, sale. Suzanne is a funny old man. And Addley Dan, Suzanne is a funny old man.
Sing cheerful, bright and gay, Suzanne is a funny old man. And Addley Dan, Suzanne is a funny old man.
Coming down the road on a Bondi Tram, I look out of the window to see where I am. All the pretty shops go flashing by. I'm riding on a tram down to Bondi. Coming down the road on a Bondi Tram, with a spade and bucket in my hand. I'm going to build a castle way up high, build the best sand castle at Bondi. Down the hill on a Bondi Tram, oh this hill is steep, mum, hold my hand. The driver winds the brake on and down we fly down the steep hill to Bondi. Coming to a halt on a Bondi Tram, race to be first down to the sand. Dig, pile the sand up high, build the best sand castle at Bondi.
Oh, we can play on the old squeeze box, and this is the music to it. Squeeze, twiddle, squeeze goes the old squeeze box, and that's the way we do it. Oh, we can play on the old banjo, and this is the music to it. Plink, plinkety plonk goes the old banjo. Squeeze, twiddle, squeeze goes the old squeeze box, and that's the way we do it. Oh, we can play on the fiddle, fiddle-o, and this is the music to it. Fiddle, fiddle-dee goes the fiddle, fiddle-o. Blink, blinkety plonk goes the old banjo. Squeeze, twiddle, squeeze goes the old squeeze box, and that's the way we do it. Oh, we can play on the big bush bass, and this is the music to it. Boom, boom, boom goes goes the big bush bass. Fiddle, fiddle, dee goes the fiddle, fiddle, low. Blink, blinkety, plonk goes the old banjo. Squeeze, fiddle, squeeze goes the old squeeze box. And that's the way we do it. Oh, we can play on the pair of spoons, and this is the music to it. Click, clickety, clack goes the pair of spoons. Boom, boom, boom goes the big bush bass. Fiddle, fiddle, dee goes the fiddle, fiddle, low. Blink, blinkety, plonk goes the old banjo. Squeeze, fiddle, squeeze goes the old squeeze box. And that's the way we do it. Oh, we can play in the big bush band, and this is the music to it.
Circus is in town. Have you seen the elephant? Have you seen the clown? Have you seen the dappled horse gallop round the ring? Have you seen the acrobats on the dizzy swing? Have you seen the tumbling men tumble up and down? Hoop-la, hoop-la, the circus is in town. Hey there, hoop-la, here's a circus troupe. Here's the educated dog jumping through the hoop. See the lady blonde in with the parasol and fan, the lad upon the ladder and the India rubber man. See the joyful juggler and the boy who loops the loop. Hey, 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 here's a circus troupe. Circus is in town. Have you seen the elephant? Have you seen the clown? Have you seen the dappled horse gallop round the ring? Have you seen the acrobats on the dizzy swing? Have you seen the tumbling men tumble up and down? Hoop-la, hoop-la, the circus is in town. One night while travelling cheap, my companions were asleep. There wasn't a star to illuminate the sky. I was dreaming, I suppose, for my eyes was partially closed when a very strange procession passed me by. First there came a kangaroo with a swag of blankets blue. A dingo ran beside him for a mate. They were travelling pretty fast, but they shouted as they passed, "We will have to jog along, it's getting late." Then the pelican and the crane, they come in from off the plain to amuse the company with a Highland fling. And the dear old bandicoot played a tune upon his flute, while the native bear sat round them in the ring. Then the drongo and the crow sang us songs from long ago, while a frill-necked lizard listened with a smile. And an emu standing near, with a claw up to his ear, says that's the funniest thing I've heard for quite a while. Some frogs from off the swamp, where the atmosphere was damp, came bounding in and sat upon some stones. Then they each unrolled their swags and produced from little bags the violin, the banjo and the bows. Then the adder and the snake and the goanna, wide awake with the alligator, danced the soldier's joy. While 'neath the spreading silky oak, the jackass cracked a joke and the magpie sang the wild colonial boy. Then the parrot green and blue gave the orchestra its cue to strike up the old log cabin in the dell. And some brokers darted out from the tea tree all about to perform a set of lancers very well. I was dreaming, I suppose, of these entertaining shows, for it never crossed me mind I was asleep, till the boss beneath the cart woke me up with such a start, yelling, "Dreamy, where on earth are all the sheep?"
Up in the north and a long way off, the emu's got the whooping cough. He coughed so hard his head fell off. Up in the north and a long way off.
I'm a kangaroo and I can jump so high I touch the sky, and all day long I'd skip along and sing my little song. Hoppity, hoppity, skippity, skippity, jumpity, jump to the kangaroo song. Hoppity, hoppity, skippity, skippity, jumpity, jump to the kangaroo song.
Hop, hoppity hop he goes, kangaroo brown springs off his toes, over the fence and up the hill, hop, hop, hop. Over the fence and up the hill, hop, hop, hop.
Down to the lake came the old black horse, down to the lake for a drink. But the crocodile snapped his jaws, and of course that was the end of the poor old horse. Said the croc, I'm king of all this land, for none can my great jaws withstand. But the Kookaburra laughed at the boastful croc, and the Kookaburra laughed, ha ha. Down to the lake came the buffalo bull, down to the lake for a drink. But he flipped his horns and the old man croc fell with a bump on the big hard rock. Said the bull, I'm king of all this land, for none can my great horns withstand. But the Kookaburra laughed at the boastful bull, and the Kookaburra laughed, ha ha. Bull trod hard on the little brown snake, and the little brown snake was hurt. So he bit that bull on the leg so deep that the buffalo bull went off to sleep. Said the snake, I'm king of all this land, for none my poison bite can stand. But the Kookaburra laughed at the boastful snake, and the Kookaburra laughed, ha ha. Kookaburra laughed as he winked his eye, little snake, oh I love you. Although you call yourself a king, to me you're just a tasty thing. Then he glided down beside the lake, and he swallowed him whole, that little brown snake. And the Kookaburra laughed, ha 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 ha.
and the Kookaburra laughed, ha ha. Oh, riddle, riddle, riddle me, a platypus I be, and never was there ever such a mixed-up bloke as me. I've a brown fur coat like a cat, and a tail that's very flat, with a bill like leather. I'm a very funny fella, and I can't say fairer than that. I like to get up in the morning when the sun is shining bright. Then I stay in my burrow for the rest of the day and get up again at night. Get up again at night. Riddle, riddle, riddle me, a platypus I be, and never was there ever such a mixed-up bloke as me. A mixed-up bloke as me.
What will you have on your sandwich today? Johnny looked up and was going to say Vegemite, Mum, but he had an idea. He'd have a sandwich to last him all the year. Vegemite, peanut butter, lemon spread and ham, cheese and pickles, chicken and jam.
You can't mix that, it's yucky, said Mommy.
Oh no, said Johnny, this sandwich is yummy. I think I'll add banana and fish fingers, curried egg with chocolate, it's a taste that lingers. Sardines, baked beans and a meatball, put it on top and hope it doesn't fall. Crab spread with brown bread, lettuce and honey, tomato sauce all gooey and runny. Roast lamb, strawberry jam with mayonnaise, this sandwich will last me the rest of my days. Boom.
Banjo Paterson's famous poem Waltzing Matilda was written about 100 years ago, when it was quite normal for men and sometimes women to walk long distances through the Australian bush in search of work. They carried with them a bedroll or swag, a tin cook pot or billy, and food which they kept in their tucker bags. Once a jolly swagman camped by a billabong, under the shade of a coolabah tree, and he sang as he watched and waited till his billy boiled. You'll come a waltzing Matilda with me, waltzing Matilda, waltzing Matilda, you'll come a waltzing Matilda with me. And he sang as he watched and he waited till his billy boiled. You'll come a waltzing Matilda with me. Down came a jumbuck to drink at the billabong. Up jumped the swagman and grabbed him with glee, and he sang as he stuffed that jumbuck in his tucker bag. You'll come a waltzing Matilda with me, waltzing Matilda, waltzing Matilda, you'll come a waltzing Matilda with me. And he sang as he stuffed that jumbuck in his tucker bag. You'll come a waltzing Matilda with me. Down came the squatter, mounted on his thoroughbred. Down came the troopers, 1, 2, 3. Whose is that jumbuck you've got in your tucker bag? You'll come a waltzing Matilda with me, waltzing Matilda, waltzing Matilda, you'll come a waltzing Matilda with me. Whose is that jumbuck you've got in your tucker bag? You'll come a waltzing Matilda with me.
jumped the swagman and sprang into the billabong. "You'll never catch me alive," said he, "and his ghost may be heard as you pass by that billabong. You'll come a waltzing Matilda with me, waltzing Matilda, waltzing Matilda. You'll come a waltzing Matilda with me, and his ghost may be heard as you pass by that billabong. You'll come a waltzing Matilda with me."